Boom.
Oh.
Two fish there.
Oh, yeah. Packed to the nines. Oh God, what time is that? 4:30 a.m. All right. What's up, buddy? Woo! Let's go. Hey, look at that hair. That's awesome. Just get ready if you feel that slack line set. Just do a little lift, bring him back. Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah, that's the way. Okay. Okay. Just wait. Okay, now go down and do your little wiggle again. Yeah. Just sit down. Just relax. Just take it easy. Just real slow. Grab the jig head once it comes. I'm going to show you how to do this. Grab your jig. Make sure it's angled up.
Yeah.
You lay them sideways and slide out.
Nice.
And then I'll show you something here. Once you got these cucumbers, yeah, just
nice.
See that?
Yeah.
All right. Dom is on the board with his first Lake Simcoe Whitefish. They're just starting to fire up. Let's get some more.
Fish coming. High hook.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Good job. Good job. That's a big weighty dude. Just take your time with that guy.
Oh yeah. Holy crap.
That's a big one. Good boy. Keep your line up. I'm reeling up.
Let's go.
That's a big weighty dude. This is why. That's a giant weighty dude.
Come on.
That's a big
Let's
one.
go. Boom, fish on.
Oh. All right, I am on the board. Dom's got one and lost one at the hole. Now I've got one, so let's go. Woo! Whitefish kiss. Oh shit, I smoked me. I missed him, dude. I missed him. Yeah, let me check this. I'm gonna go a little bit tighter. Yeah, that's better.
Head shakes, head shakes.
You put this underneath them.
Yeah, okay.
Because if you grab that line pull, it'll snap off. Okay, hang on. Keep it like that for a sec. Okay, now pull.
There we go.
That's a good one. That's a big one.
Nice.
Your other one is bigger than this, but this is still a good weight. There. That's sick. I can see him coming up. Look at the size of that whitefish. Like underneath? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Nice. Swimming away. There she goes. There she goes. I get a lot of questions on what we use for gear when we're out here fishing for whitefish, so I figured I'd take a moment and explain some of that to you guys. So today, what I'm using for a rod, this is a 40-inch medium. This is by EYCE rods. And I've got this paired with a Pflueger Supreme XT. That's a 2500 series. The line I'm using is 10-pound braid followed by an 8-pound fluorocarbon leader. I run about a 10-foot lead, if not a little bit more, just because the water is so clear and these fish do spook. I truly believe that. Dom's using my second rod over here. This one here is a 36-inch light ice rod, and this one's paired with a ICX carbon Piscifun reel. Yeah, I'll show you this. You guys can see this. The ICX carbon. And this is an inline reel, guys. Great reel. I normally run 2 of these inline reels. The only reason I'm not today is I have my other one spooled up with 2-pound because we were doing some perch and I was too lazy to switch all the line over. So that reel's really great. The only thing it doesn't have is you don't hear that zzz when the fish bites or runs. But when the big whiteys pull on it, the reel, as it spins, it'll kind of make a high-pitched whining sound, which is kind of cool. So the best part about that reel is because of the inline, you don't get the line twists, and you can run some really light jigs. So that's what we're using for gear. Dom has, I think that's 8-pound braid followed with a 6-pound fluorocarbon leader. So that one's a little bit lighter because of the lighter rod. And if the fish are real finicky on the 8-pound, then a lot of times we'll drop down to that 6-pound fluorocarbon. This is my whitefish tackle box. And some of the things I have in here are like Fatal Force Green Meigs. I've got the Dace Meigs. I haven't used my Meigs in a long time. I used to use these a lot. I've switched over now mainly to the Menace. The Menace jigs. I've been using these a lot more. Only reason being they have that concave nose. They sit better on the silt. If I take this jig and I drop it, I'll show you this. You see that? It stays standing up like that. So if you drop it, it stays standing up. If I try that with a Meigs and I drop it, it just falls over. So like they work. These will work. These are just designed a lot better for a whitefish bite and the suck up hit. So I choose the Menace. If all my Menaces are done and I need a jig, then I'll definitely use Meigs. But what we're doing is we'll take something like this Menace and then we'll tip it with a tail. So everything out on Simcoe are eating gobies. So what we do is we grab a goby tail, and what they are is a goby colored tube like this. Okay, if you guys can see that. And what I do is on these tubes, you can see the end, take a small pair of scissors like this and take the end of the tube and I trim off probably a quarter, almost a half of that tube. I'll pick up that piece after. So once I trim that, I slide this on the Menace and I slide it all the way up to where we tie the hook. Okay, so we've got that. We have all this tail here. Okay, so then once we're not done yet, so now we still modify this further. We have all these tails. I let it hang down like this and I take my scissors, and just like bass fishing, we'll trim a lot of the tails on our tubes. I will end up cutting half of these tails off, so like this, and then I kind of trim this side like this and this side like this. And what that does is it makes this come just past the hook, so when the fish comes down to bite, there's a lot more chance it's gonna suck up that hook on the hook set. So that's what we're using for on the bottom for a weight. And then high hook, we are using a couple different things. So the main one is these. So you can't buy this. I mean, you can buy the full lure, but we cut the tails off of them. But it's basically almost looks like a goby, but it's like this worm and it's all ridged. And we've had more bites on this than we have basically on our bottom baits. It's been pretty close though. I think we're 4 to 3 for top hook bites and 3 bottom hooks. But yeah, that's what it is. And we run this on a small little tiny trout hook high up above. And this will sit, I would say, probably 24 inches above the bait, 24, 30 inches. And then what we're doing is, because we're running a high hook, as soon as we see that fish come in on the Livescope, we're dropping immediately because we're not worried about it not seeing the jig. If I wasn't running a high hook, I would stay up a little bit higher, make sure that fish sees the jig and then drop. But because we have a high hook and we have a chance for a high fish bite, we'll drop instantly. And we found when we've marked the fish and we've dropped late, they'd look and go away. So if you're seeing whitefish come in, look at your bait and then take off and they're not biting, definitely try dropping just a second earlier when you're marking. So hopefully that helps you out. For gear, my base layer, I'm running WooLove. That helps keep me warm in this minus 20 degree weather. For the last couple months, I've been running Poliver boots. I can show you these. I know a lot of guys ask what kind of boots I'm wearing. These are extremely light, 100% waterproof. It's like a, I don't know, polyethylene or whatever this stuff is called. I'm not really sure, but 100% waterproof. I can come up into slush in here all day, insulated, And these things are super light, like they weigh like nothing. So first ice, I wear these because I can hike all day and they're not big and clunky boots. If I'm pulling a Smitty sleigh or way out on the ice, absolutely excellent boots. These are, again, the Poliver, and I picked these up at rainboots.ca. I think it's .ca or .com. Anyways, I'll put a link down below for these boots and where to get them, so if you're interested. The underwater footage, a lot of people ask me what camera I'm using for that. It is the Markham Technologies HDL. It's the lithium handheld. It's super tiny. I'll show you this thing. Look how small this is. It's awesome. Coils up on the back, records on the device. So if you're looking for a camera, definitely get the Markham. I used to have the AquaView. It was big, it was bulky. I needed a separate recording device. I had to power it, so I'd have to bring like USB adapters to have the recorder. I'd have to hold it down. It was just a pain in the butt. This thing here, memory card goes in it. I can take pictures, I can take videos. It's basically handheld, folds right up to like nothing. And 1080p, so can't complain about that. Only drawback is price. This thing's gonna run you probably around 700 bucks new, so there's that. GoPros, what I'm using to film, up there, GoPro 10 for my head, GoPro 10, and the camera I'm talking into right now is the Sony a6600 with a 10 to 18 millimeter lens. So if you're looking at cameras, that's what I'm using. Anything I'm using, I'll put a list down below, so check out the description with all the gear I'm using, Livescope, buddy heater, clothing, boots, gloves, whatever you need, whatever you're interested in, what I'm using, it'll be down below. All right, let's get back to some whitefish. Let's go. Woo! Oh, yeah, tangled. Yeah, I can see the camera coming up. Whitefish and a camera.
Oh, wow. That was a lot more elegant than what I did. Okay, but
Here, hold it up for a sec, Doc.
the fish?
Yeah, just for a sec.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that next time.
He's gone. Yeah, there you go, buddy.
Fish on.
There you go.
I can feel him on the camera now.
Can you?
Yeah. Like he's really stuck on it.
Oh yeah, I see him there. Yeah, he's really stuck on it. Okay. Okay, just keep.
Should I give you this and pull the camera line up?
Sure.
Oh, it might be off. Nope, not off.
No, we'll release him though.
Well, I meant off the cam.
Oh, can you get the fish up the hole there?
Top hook wrapped on the camera. Hang on. The camera's up. Fish is gone. Down the hole again.
Okay. Oh, it snapped off my jig.
Hey, what?
Yeah, check the camera. Is the jig on there?
Nope.
It snapped it off. Hang on. He's coming for Dom right now. Get ready, Dom. Get ready. He's gonna hit you. There, you got him. Hooked up. Or I'll call you back.
What are the odds of that? There's two fish there. There's two fish there.
Yeah. When you had on was way bigger. All right, guys. So we're probably heading out. It's the afternoon. Oh, hang on. Here's a fish. Yeah. Hi, hug. He's looking. Oh, it's a burb. Right here. Look at the burb.
Take it.
Okay. Bring your jig up. Stop right there. Just wiggle. Well, sorry about that, guys. Before that burbot just interrupted us, I was just gonna say, we're heading out. It's getting mild out here. We have had reports from Logan as he headed in that some of the pressure cracks are opening up. We crossed like 7 pressure cracks getting out here. Some of them are getting kind of nasty, so we're gonna pack up so we can head over those cracks. But, thanks for coming out. Like, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out a lot, and yeah, join us on the next one. See you guys later. Let's go. Woo!